Just got back from picking up this boat trailer I found on Facebook Marketplace. Gave $50 for it. Needs a tire over here, and that one they said over there, so we're gonna see about that. And it's missing a pin right here. We're gonna put a pin in it and take some of this stuff off that we don't need. Build a frame on it, and we're gonna make a chicken house that we can move around on this boat trailer. One of my other videos, we made a deer house that we can move from property to property, so we decided we'd do a chicken house like that because we always want to move chickens. So this is a $50 boat trailer found on Marketplace. This is where we're going to start at right here with this. We're going to get it all fixed up, get some tires and wheels, everything fixed up on it. Then we're going to go get some wood and we're going to start building. But here it is. I got the trailer put over here where it needs to go for me to work on it, and I'm gonna start taking some of this stuff we don't need on it off right here, and we'll just see how far we can get. We gotta get these tires and wheels off, see if we can get some air in this one tire and get another tire for the other side. We'll see if we can do it, get it done. Lugs. Oh, let's see if we can get some air in this tire now. Okay, I've got the wheels off. I couldn't get that one blown up. This wheel off. We got them off. Gonna get tires put on them. We got all the other stuff off of the trailer. Now I'm gonna take a little wire wheel and a drill and start sanding some of this stuff down, getting it ready for some little paint on the trailer. Okay, so what I'm doing with this sander pad, this cut off wire wheel on the drill is, I'm not really trying to get it all the way back down to bare metal. Just trying to make all them spots where the paint's missing smooth again. Make all the paint smooth again, real smooth. Back down, if it does take back down the metal some places, that's fine. Just trying to get it all smooth where there ain't no indentions. So when we put paint on it, it ain't like this about to chip back off like that is right there. And that's a rough spot right there. I can feel the difference in the paint and where there ain't paint. Just try to make that all smooth again. So when I put paint, you can't tell that this is old paint, this is bare metal again. So I'm just trying to make it all back smooth, because this trailer ain't in too bad a shape. So we're just getting it back down, and then we're going to paint it black. But here we go. Up here where the front of the trailer is a little bit more rough, I've got this grinder with the sanding pad on it. I'm gonna sand some of this down. Set this up right. There we go. So I'm gonna sand some of this down up here with this a little bit more. Okay, I got some of that done, so I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. Really smooth now. That's really smooth. It'll be looking just like that. Paint will stick good. Got it ready. I'm going to move this down, sand underneath it, sand all this, go all the way down with the trailer, and then I'm going to put some paint on it. But here we are. Starting to get a little cloudy and everything, but I just got this sanded down, and I went ahead and took a rag I had in my building. I wiped all the dust off of it, and I threw a little spray paint on it. Probably have to wait for today to finish up for today, but we'll get some more sanding and then wipe it down and paint it. We'll get some more of that on footage here like tomorrow or so. It was rain day. Anyways, here it is. Till we get a little bit more sunshine, can get the tires and stuff on. You ready?
It's on.
Okay, you got this sanded down. We're just gonna take a rag and wipe it off, and then get all this dust off here, and we're gonna put a little paint on it and get this tire back on this side before we get going on the other side. All right. Alright, we got the back half of this trailer sanded. We grinded the top and bottom and outside. We wire wheeled the inside rail. We're taking a rag, wiping it down, getting all the dust and old paint off of it. Then we're grabbing this rattle can, we're going to hit it and get it painted and have this back half done, and we'll work on the front half this here next week. About to start storming, so wiping it down, getting the paint on it. Here we go. this cheap flat black paint. Paint it. I just like to hit it light, hit it a bunch of times. So it's real thick when it gets done, but it starts out thin. Just keep hitting it. It'll be thick by the time I get done. Alright, we got the back half of the trailer painted and both tires on it. I think it looks pretty good so far. There's tires, paint. There it is. Now we just work on the front half of it. We'll get it, sand it down, painted. Sand it so it kind of grease it, sand that right there. And it'll be ready for paint before we start the build. Okay, got it all sanded down. Now I'm going to take my rag and wipe it off. We'll get all the dust off of it. Get it all wiped down. And then I'll put some paint on it. Then we'll wire the lights up. There we go. Just got it painted. I'm gonna cut that hitch off though. Put a new hitch where that one is. Tongue, I mean. Put a new tongue there. The jack I'll bolt back on to it. But I got it all painted. And ready for some lights now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull these old wires. These are the lights from the old lights, and these are the new ones. I've got them tied in a knot right here, and I'm gonna pull them through first. That'll first get them through the tongue of the trailer. Let me see if I can do that real quick. That wire. Feed that one wire in there. Here these wires are. I'm going to have white ones to the ground. I'm going to put a connector on it, screw it down to the tongue of the trailer to stay. But here the wires are. They're pulled through right here. Green and brown goes to the right side of the trailer. Just like so. I got some clamps here. I'll show you how they work. These come from the trailer wire kit. You just put your wire in there and clamp it straight onto the trailer. I'm gonna put another one right here, another one on down this way, and I'm putting 4 on each side to keep them wires tucked in and keep them from falling out, getting hit by the wheel or something catching them. Then you just take the yellow and brown and it runs on the other side over here. And I'm going to do the same thing with it. Run them behind these bars, put them clamps on them, and have it ready back here to put some lights on. Here we go. I'll set y'all up for a second and see it happen.
Them big old pieces of metal I brought over here, you're going to have to pick them up for me. I tried to move one right then, I can't. I moved the shortest one. Can't get that.
Then let me run here and get something, and I'll show y'all back here how it goes. I gotta get a piece of metal and weld onto here, and then the light will stick out this way. But here it is. The lights ran on it. This one here is a brown and yellow and a white ground. Just screw it onto the trailer somewhere and then wire these into here. Put a connector on there. Then these screws come with bolts and nuts. These bolts just slide. They're square on one side. You just slide them up in there like that. Put your nut on there, and it stays. So these lights will be just like this, because I'm gonna get a plate of metal welded right here. Put them bolts and nuts on it. Set the light down onto it. There we go. We got lights. But I'm gonna weld that another day, because I'm about to get ready to put a chicken house on here first. Y'all watched the other video of the chicken house getting built. You'll probably see the lights getting put on this trailer. But that'll show you how to take everything down, get the tires redone, sand it down, put some paint on it, put some more paint on it, keep doing that until it gets real big. We'll get some primer and then paint afterwards. But I'm gonna put a new hitch on it. I'm gonna bolt that other thing on there. And the jack, I'm gonna bolt that jack back on there. But y'all seen the lights? You just run them through that front tube, and when you come out back here, you can just run it down each side. Have it right there. Just get your connectors, put one on here, one on there, plug them in together. I like to put a little electrical tape around that. Put your bolts into your metal. Say this was it, I would just drill a hole through there, put that bolt through there, put the nut on it, and slide that light right down on it. It has 3 different spots. So you just measure that, put your hose in the metal the other way. That's it though. And, which this ain't gonna be for a boat, this is for a chicken house, but it's still the same thing if you're gonna put a boat on it. But y'all make sure to like the video, comment something if you want to know something else, or have any ideas, something better or anything, and subscribe to see more.